Greetings, Nick with Sweetwater here, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Diezel Herbert module from Synergy amps. This little Teutonic brute does exactly what its name implies. It successfully captures the much respected and sought after high gain tones of its legendary bigger brother, the 180 watt Diezel Herbert. And just so you're aware, this module isn't merely an emulation of the Herbert's overdriven tones, it was designed and developed by Peter Diezel himself, so it's the real deal as opposed to a copy or clone. As you may know, the Herbert was originally designed with the detuned baritone and 7-string axe in mind. Why? So it can handle those low frequencies really well. It goes without saying that the 180 watt power stage in the original head had a lot to do with it because it offered an insane amount of headroom. Armed with no fewer than 6 KT-77 power tubes and a Panzer tank-sized output transformer, the Herbert handled detune axes with ease. That said, the voicings of the preamp also played a vital role, and said magic lurks in this module right here. Oh, and in case you're wondering about why the amp is named Herbert, here's the reason, as told to me by Peter Diezel himself. Apparently, Peter's beloved father worked on big machines and trucks for many years, and as a result, he was half deaf and also had a loud speaking voice, a really loud speaking voice, in fact. He was also a pretty robust fella too. So, Peter decided to build a loud, sturdy amp, just like his dad. His father's name? Herbert, of course. Neat little backstory over, back to the module. As you can see, I've got the Herbert module loaded into a SYN-30 all-tube head. This tube clean channel plus a dock for a single Synergy module. Armed with a pair of 6L6 power tubes, a 3-way foot switch, and an effects loop, this pairing is both effective and more than loud enough for a gig, actually. In fact, I've got it attenuated because it's loud. The Herbert module is pretty straightforward in terms of controls. It has 2 channels, blue and red, and each one has its own controls for volume and gain. And they both share the same 3 tone controls, namely the usual suspects, bass, middle, and treble. Oh yeah, and these 2 channels are based on channels 2 and 3 of its bigger brother. Yep, this module is all about gain, from crunch to crush, and all points in between. There are no pretty clean sounds on this bad boy. And in case you're wondering, as you'd expect, the Herbert module's got tubes in it, 2 12AX7s to be exact, and as the 12AX7 is a dual triode, that's 4 gain stages. Nice! And in typical Peter Diezel fashion, both channels are voiced to sound great with all of the controls set at 12 o'clock. Let's check it out. Here's red channel at 12 o'clock. And here's the blue channel with the exact same settings. Everything at 12. Yep, that's a great starting point. And as both channels sound and feel so good, guess what? I'm not going to use any effects. I'm just going to plug in and play. And maybe pray a hair too. And incidentally, each channel has a switchable mid-cut control for added mid-scooped aggression, should you need it. Each mid-cut control is centered around 400 Hz, which is right in the low mid section. And the more you turn the mid-cut control up, the narrower the cue becomes. Yup, as you increase the cut, you also increase the brutality. Now, to my ears, the blue channel produces thick, harmonically rich, overdriven tones that are distinctly British in nature. As a result, you can go from classic rock to metal and all points between with absolute ease. And we're talking both rhythm and lead here, my friend. Let's check out a few sounds from that channel, shall we? As for the red channel, well, this bad boy is a modern-sounding, high-gain monster that punches like Mike Tyson in his prime. And just like its blue-tinged brother, it's great for both rhythm and lead. It also has a nice mid-range bump and remains incredibly articulate even with the gain turned up to a Nigel Tufnell-approved 11. Let's check it out, shall we? And there you have it, my friend. A great sounding, affordable module designed by Peter Diezel himself. You of course have to have a Synergy host to be able to use it, and there are several cool additions in addition to the head I've been using, including this neat little SYN-1 tabletop preamp dock, which I've got right here, and it's heavy. Armed with an effects loop and a cabin-related output, it's perfect for recording, be it during the day or late night when people are sleeping. For more information on this Synergy Diezel Herbert module and other Synergy offerings too, please go to Sweetwater.com, or better still, call your Sweetwater sales engineer and he or she will be only too happy to help you further. That stated, I am officially out of here. See ya! Thank you very, very, very much indeed for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, nicely please, and subscribe. Click here for more videos like this, or start at Sweetwater.com for all your music instrument and pro audio needs. Have a simply wonderful day. Goodbye.